Hello, I'm Alejandra Hernandez, and this is my teacher interview video. Um, the teacher that I interviewed is Miss D. I don't know if we could say their names here, so I'm just going to say Miss D. She has been teaching for 2 years. Last year, she was in a kinder collab, and this year she is teaching first and second grade in a special education classroom. Um, the reason why she wanted to become a teacher was because um, she said she likes children and she wanted to make a change and work in something that would make her feel um, like she's giving something back. And also, she used to be a paraprofessional before she became a teacher. So, working already as a paraprofessional um, motivated her, persuaded her to want to go further and want to become a teacher. Um, when I asked her what was her experience learning about classroom management before becoming a teacher, she said most of her experience was just through observations and tips from teachers. Um, so she said she really didn't get much experience before teaching, but already being in there, um, every year she learns new things. Since she teaches in a special education classroom, her strategies and techniques, I think, are very different from what a general education teacher could use. But they are strategies that we have seen already in our classroom. So, one of the strategies she said she uses is rewards, a reward system. So, when a, a child, a student, maybe let's say he walks in um, from transitioning from playground back into the classroom without giving her a hard time, maybe dropping to the floor, just walks straight from playground to the classroom together with the teacher and the rest of the classmates. Um, the student will get a sticker, or and if he does have a sticker at the end of the day, they will get iPad time. Um, there's other students that like to take their shoes off. If they didn't take their shoes off through the whole day, they get to use iPad time at the end of the day. Um, there's other students that hit. So if they don't hit, they get to use iPad. So she uses rewards a lot, but vice versa, she also uses um, punishment. And so if they don't do, if they do those things, like taking shoes off, hitting, or um, giving her a hard time to transition back to the classroom, then they will not get iPad time, or maybe it's a snack um, or a sticker. So that is two things that she uses, and I think it's something easier for a general education teacher to avoid using those strategies, because as for me, I would not like to use those strategies on my students, because I could see how if a student sees all the other ones with an iPad or a snack or a sticker, then the one that doesn't is gonna feel hurt and start to maybe resent the teacher and all the other students also, because they are getting a reward and he is not. So it's something that I would not like to use, but I don't know if it's for her for being in a special education classroom. It is something that it's more commonly seen as a technique that they use. Also, another technique that she says she uses is the first and then. So it's a little visual that has a first, and then she would put like first, you do an assignment or whatever she wants the student to do, and then it says, and then you get the reward, which is the iPad or a sticker or a snack, whatever it is. So that's another technique that she uses for them. And maybe I could see that as something that I could use, but not as a reward, maybe as a physical reward, but maybe like as a um, break, like if I see students struggling a little, maybe I could be like, okay, we first do this assignment and then you can get a break. You can go to the library area or to the calming area. I don't know, something like that. I could see it working for general ed. So that one is not too bad. Um, a specific situation that she um, has seen as challenging for her classroom management is an ongoing thing right now, she said. Still, she has a student that is very, very aggressive, and she has tried everything. He's very aggressive towards teachers or students or even to himself. So she has said she tried the first and then. She uses a lot of visuals with him. The rewards, like don't hit, you'll get iPad. Or he used to bring a, a dog plushie. Um, so when he would do good, she would give it to him, or if he would do bad, if he would hit, she would take it away from him. And none of the strategies that she told me she has tried has really worked. So she has she then resorted to parent involvement. So she has asked mom to come in and help. So she sometimes goes in when he's being too aggressive. She goes into the classroom and helps out. But now she has had to resort to admin help. So they are trying to figure out what they can do, because it's too much aggression to towards all the other students, which is affecting all the other students like learning time. And so like I said, it's still ongoing. um so there's still no resolution, but she hopes there will be soon. There's a person going to go observe the student, and hopefully they can give her more insight on what she can do to help him out. And I asked her, what does she plan on doing next year? And she said that a more structured schedule for the students. So everything more um, like the times and the daily schedule, everything more structured and more strict, I guess she said. She thinks will help out the students more to have that routine and not get out of routine, and that will help them follow through with the daily activities and the rules of the classroom. And so That was all my interview with her, and I got to see a lot of things that I would not like to do. But like I said, I think it is very, very, very different, a special education classroom from a general education classroom. But I got to see things that I would not like to do and things that could help out even in a general education classroom. So um, I got a lot of insight from being in her classroom because I actually did my interview with her because I was doing my special education observation hours. So I took advantage that she's a new teacher and did my interview with her. Um, but I hope that soon I get to do my residency and observe a general education class with a general education teacher and get more insight from that perspective. So that was all. Thank you so much for watching.